Is our guys, so I'm actually giving you guys like a quick follow-up on gold, right? So I didn't even realize that gold was actually retesting this upward trend here, it's because like I didn't draw this trend line, I actually left it out, because I wasn't paying attention, So I go back to my daily time frame and I see it and I draw it. But this is not what what I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys the my plan that I had last night to see it played out, right? I got approximately almost 180 pip from gold, like with like less than 19 pip retracement, right? So let's show you guys what actually happened last night. So basically, if you watch a previous video, you guys will actually see what I was actually expecting, right? But let me show you guys first, like this is my original setup, this is not like wait until market play out and then I do a back test and say that did, right? If you actually look, I'm broke, so I don't use the full version of TradingView, this is the free version. Free version you cannot back test, the free version, right? So let's go down on our time frames. If you watch a previous video, my overall target was right here. I was aiming for right here. From I was buying, my overall target was that gold is gonna drop, right? And I keep buying until my target hit and I start to sell, right? But enough of that. Let's go down to the meat of the matter. Like 1 hour time frame will actually show us a lot more, So our focus is actually right here. I was looking for a sell right here. I didn't really get a sell right here because the market was actually really explosive. I didn't like the whole week area, so I just keep avoiding. Well, when I go in, I'll keep breaking. Break even market take me out. But this is the meat of the matter right here. This is where I actually get in. This is where I got my 200, almost 200 pip. I got a bit coward and came out too fast. But like at times it's actually hard to actually hold a trade when you actually give you a lot of profit and you see a pullback, you just want to take that profit and get out. It's always good to be safe and take the profit. So we're actually not seeing what happened here. If you actually watch the previous video, you actually see that I actually used my intention was to use a 5-minute time frame to gain entry because I was looking for only sells. I didn't care about the buys. I was looking for only sells, right? So how I got in, if you look at the 50-minute time frame, I don't believe 50-minute time frame actually show you the entry, right? No, it doesn't. So my overall idea is that if price doesn't break back above this zone, we won't get any buys. Price need to break back above this zone, retest this resistance, which will now become support, push back to this level, then drop again. That was one of the plan. Or price could push back to this zone once again, then drop. Or price could break below, retest right here, then drop. But we're all looking for sells in every setup. I was looking for sells. I was trying to work with the sells, So as you can see, I was looking for only sells. I would even explain how I would actually break even. If you actually watch a previous video, you actually see how these would come in play. I left them on my chart. I'm not clearing my chart because I'm actually following price where it is. If it's too crowded, I actually remove a few, So you're not seeing a clear entry. But let's go down on our 5-minute time frame to see how I got my entry. And boom, this is how I got my entry, right? I was up last night when price actually did all of this. Price didn't give it this one candle, break below, right? I told myself, hey, I'm not going to just sell right here because I was up when price actually, when this candle completed, if you watch a previous video, I told myself, hey, I want to see price retest back this level right here. So what I did, went on a smaller time frame, and I draw my level that was actually broken. This was a break-in. This was a break for me because price is actually in a bearish move, right? I'm looking for only sells. So every break in my direction or in the direction of the market, I'm going to treat it as a break for opportunity for a sell, So that's what actually took place. So price break, I drew my trend line and actually set my entry right here, right? And remember, before the previous video, I said my stop loss would be above right here. If I wait for price to break this level, right, and close outside of my zone, I would wait for price to actually retest, and my stop loss is above here. It doesn't make any sense to put a stop loss above this level right here, hoping that it won't retest, because we're expecting that if price break above right here, let me actually give you guys some illustration of what I'm talking about. If price actually close below here, which what happened, price close, we get a retest. There's two options. Price can actually retest right here and then drop. Our price can retest right here and then drop. You see? However, if price break above here, we're going to expect a push to this top side right here, and then we get a drop. That this was our plan, but we're looking for only sells, right? I said in a previous video as well that if I actually got in here, I would actually try to get a tight stop loss, right? I wouldn't try to hold the stop loss all the way up here because that's like a lot of risk. It doesn't matter how good the setup is, it can still fail. So if you should actually enter this trade right and put your stop loss up here because this is the greater chance of not getting stopped out. You're risking too much. It makes sense to just wait until price go up there. But I was willing to risk right here. If you actually look, I got in right there and boom, 27 pip, and I got out like around I believe 180 pip. Yeah. So I got in actually twice. I got in right there, but then I got in right here when I actually see price actually start rejecting from this level. I actually got getting right here again, the same stop loss with a tighter stop loss. So because it was a risky trade, like a really risky trade, normally into three, always into three. I always try to get 20 pip first, decrease a lot if the trade fail because every break and retest, you always get at least 20 pip from the area where the price actually break the trend before it failed. It always give you that 20 pip, especially in a fast pair, right? Do as much backtest as you want, you're gonna always see that you always get that 20 pip first before price fail. So if price should fail and get 20 pip, decrease your loss. You still have an account to actually come back and actually follow the trend again and go the opposite direction if that's what the market is doing. So I got my first 20 pip, I believe somewhere around right here, right? This actually pissed me off. I thought price was going to change direction. However, it actually didn't break above the previous, so it's retest again. I didn't get in again because I got in with only one entry here, right? Then when I see price give my rejection, I realize the stop loss is a bit tight, so I put my next two entry right here. Boom, price gave my really, really nice drop. Like after getting up and actually seeing this, I couldn't sleep. I was really excited. My plan was actually to actually bleed the market, but at times you just need to take what you have and just leave it. I could have actually get a lot more entry, if I was actually staying up and watching it because we have a lot of zones being created and stuff. There's a lot more opportunity for sales if you actually were up and you're actually watching. You could actually sell, stop loss right above here. You could actually sell right here again, stop loss above here. You could actually sell right here again, stop loss above here. Can't be too greedy. I got really nice entry. All right. I said this is my analysis. It's not like a wait for the market to play out and then do a backtest and set the data. I said this is a free version of trading view, so you can't do a backtest on this. Yeah. So we have our overall downward trend. We actually have an high goal. I know you don't gold because gold move all over the place like this, but gold tend to actually follow trend as well, right? Sometimes it's actually really good to actually sell and buy off trend line because those are weak areas. You can break even immediately. In instant like this, 1, 2, you sell right here. You can actually use structure to get in here, but the trend give you the same indication. So I'm just gonna extend my trend line and follow it. So right now I'm actually still not sell. I'm actually just waiting to see what happens. Right, I'm not gonna take another sell. I need to see some level of retracement first because we got a nice drop. We got approximately 200 and something pip drop, 250 pip drop. So It's not going to keep dropping like that. We need to see a bit more retracement, right? So so that still can actually gain some more momentum to drop again, you know. So we're expecting price to actually clear above this level. Let me just add a new zone. You know, this is going to be our new zone, you know. So basically what we can actually expect right here is that a few things, right? We can expect price to actually push above here, right here, retest, right? And play around this level and then drop again, you know. But as I said, I'm gonna watch right now. I got a lot of people, you know, so really grateful. Not gonna try to push the market in a direction. My small lots, you know, we don't move the market, we go with the market, you know. So for now, it's just a waiting game, you know. If you can actually see as well, we're as I said on the daily time frame, I saw something really significant. We're actually pushing towards or on our major swap area, really major swap area, right? Market push from this area twice. We get a really nice drop, so we can actually have a few sellers in this area, hoping for market to continue. Market actually retested there significantly in the past, then pushed the breakout to the upward side. So it's a really nice swap area, right? So, and it's also play off nice with the trend line, you know. So a few things to actually keep in mind. If price actually break below, we actually wait for a retest this level and then get our continuation sell, looking left. I'll always look left to actually know where price is going. Boom. This is one of them right here. That's one of them right here. And these zones always play out with some type of trend. So it's always good to actually adjust your trend lines. You know, these zones always play out with type of trend. Trend and zone, if you actually do enough back tests, you really see that these things are so almost the same, you know. It's just that the zone doesn't, the reason why I don't actually lose zone a lot to actually gain my entry and stuff, the zone doesn't give you like a clean stop area, you know. That's what I don't like about zone. So if it actually break, our next target is right here. You know, we continue doing the same thing. We can actually adjust our trend line, previous low, you know, and that's how you actually ride the market. And if you see wherever you draw the trend line, wherever the trend line ends, you can define a zone that's going to actually play out directly on that trend line where the market might retest, you know. So anyone you want to use, trend or the zone. Some person prefer the zone because that's where price showing the major move, but the trend actually work the same. You just have to give you a tighter entry, you know. Is our let's go back out to our in to our 1 hour time frame, pushing from this area, so we might get a buy. As I said before, we want to shit. I said before what I want to see. 15-minute time frame. I want to see if this area is actually cleared. You just extend it for now. Price actually push above. I can remove this. Let's just use this right here. Price push this level right here. Come back. Push back up to here. We can possibly get our continuation in sells. I'm still looking for sells. I think about it, guys, it's as simple as how you want it to be, you know. Just need to work with one strategy, just using it. Like every strategy work, you just need to be patient and wait for your setup, you know. So looking for my sells, even though it's on that major zone, if it actually break above here. All right, let's just look at reason why I might change my direction of the market as it relates to a buy, right? So for instance, we are on this is the previous area where price actually break out for a buy, right? Buyers might still be in that area. So if price actually pushes level, right, and push all the way up back to this level, come back here, give me indication of a continuation of buy of a head and shoulder, a double bottom, you know, I might actually um starting about buy opportunities, you know. So I'm not gonna say, hey, you know what, price is gonna push here, come back down, retest, and then sell. I'm not gonna just press sell right here and just hope that the market starts selling, you know. I'm gonna look for indication, confluences of reason why the market might actually continue selling, because the overall downward trend is actually all the way up here, So price can actually push all the way to this level based on the fact that this was the previous year where the market actually changed direction for a short while. Price can actually push all the way back up to this level under this major swap area, then drop, So there's a lot of stuff you might actually look for. But I said this is a really fast pair. So in like between here, you can actually get even up to 1,000 pip, Look at this. We're looking at right here. This is like 300 pip, You're using more than one entry and you get the buy, then you get the sell, So we just need to wait for and see what price is doing and go in that direction, But for now, this is my zone that I'm actually waiting on. Reason why, it's on a major daily swap area, which is a support and resistance, right? So I'm expecting price to actually consolidate for a while, then break out to the upward side. I'm gonna get a sharp piece of buy, and then try to get myself come back down. So tell me what you guys think regarding my setup, and stay tuned for the next video, guys.